Hey, what's up? It's Steve Aoki. This is UKF meets DIM MAK. DIM MAK is always evolving, it's always changing. I mean, we started 19 years ago putting out hardcore bands, and in 2008, that's when we ventured into dance music and actually started with a group called Mastergraft and another group called the Bloody Beetroots. Sir Bob Cornelius Rifo right here representing. And then from that period of time, we immersed ourselves into the dance world because, I mean, I was already DJing, but I was still putting out bands at the time. Fast track to 2015, we put out all kinds of artists.
When we think of DIM MAK, we think of family. It's been our entire inspiration for our entire career, pretty much everything.
Steve started his vision like 20 years ago. It's evolved and it's come into something where we're all just here, just like embracing and having fun, and it's just a party, you know.
Just being out in front of a crowd of people that just love music, because that's what DIM MAK is about. At the foundation, it's loving music. And when you play at a show with a bunch of DIM MAK artists, it's a venue that's just stacked with kids that love music.
Motherfucking hustle.
I do the A&R for the label, sort of. And
What are you talking about, sort of?
I only sign the good music, so like none of the guys here. And Steve and I have been best friends since we were like 2 years old.
He's right.
Yeah, he's like a father to me in a lot of ways. So thank you, Steve.
I don't know if that's sarcastic or...
The number one thing that's really important is that those guys, Steve and everyone at the label, leaves the artist the full creative control and freedom over the music that we make, over what we do, and that's the best thing ever you can ask for when you're an artist.
Like all the guys said, DIM MAK is family, which is very Italian, and I'm from Italy, and I love family. But most of all, besides family, DIM MAK has always been based on the music side. Steve does his best when he releases his passion for this music. And that's why it keeps evolving and evolving and evolving.
We represent dance music, all forms of dance music. Growing the label and being part of a smaller community of artists. I've seen other contemporary labels where they focus on only one particular sound, and they're like twice or three times the influence of what we were doing. And I was like looking up to them. Somehow we dodged the bullet and we continue to like grow and evolve. And I was like, oh shit, they're gone, And I feel like with us, we just consistently keep that creative flow to be able to evolve, to change. I mean, right now, we're here representing drum and bass, bass music, dubstep, trap, electro, house, like all kinds of dance music. And it's not about one particular genre.
Mine was Jeff playing rock, paper, scissors for Steve for $1,000 or his finger getting tattooed with DIM MAK. Yes, you can obviously tell who won that bet.
I love betting. I love to make a bet, a good bet. I love the good bet.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors is supposed to be about fun, man.
I beat Keith probably
37 times.
Yeah, like in a row, and he ended up owing me $3,000.
Maybe get a tattoo. It's my first tattoo ever. I didn't want the tattoo. I didn't need that tattoo.
So I really want to hear everyone's opinions on what's the next sound, what's the next artist that's doing something unique and fresh, and it doesn't have to be tied to a particular genre. I listen to everyone. We're a forum. We try to like broadcast that creative spirit, but in an organized fashion. I'll be honest, in the very, very beginning, we were just pumping out records. Because I was just like, oh, yo, this record's fucking blowing my mind. Let's put this one out, and this one out, and this one out. And then we slowly became from this project, non-business, somehow surviving for all these years to a real economy. We've gotten to the point where we're actually making that a priority with the team that's doing it, that are not pictured here, that are not here, that should be, because they're the people that are slaving away, making shit happen on the day-to-day. Lee Karisu, the president of DIM MAK, as Lauren Padman, the vice president, as Brian Linares, who's been with DIM MAK for almost 10 years now. These are the people that make shit happen. You might see me as the face, but these are the people that need to shine, because they're the ones fucking bleeding this fucking music and making it so it gets to the people it needs to get to. There was a period of time, this is like 2006 to 2009, when electro came into being, came into the surface and made a statement. And to me, it was, like I said before, it was the punk sound of dance music. Which is why I was so fucking excited about this culture that was being brought up by the Ed Banger Camp and by Soul Wax and by Errol Alkin and Boys Noise and this whole crew. And then the Bloody Beetroots emerged and the Crookers emerged from that culture. The great thing is that it's a worldwide community of punks creating dance music, and that's why me and Bob, we immediately, in a romantic way, we like fell in love with each other. No, not like making out with each other, but like musically, we fucking. I flew to Bassano de Grappa. We did our punk band called Rifoki. We both got tattoos here, so we did a punk band. And we're like, we're gonna fucking do a screaming fucking electro record called Warp. His EP is re-emerging that same energy and the same ideas that blew my mind, but in a 2015 sound. I hate to describe your own music in front of you, but it's incredible. DIM MAK's future music, man. It's the future.